left your hat out on the rail. The sky turned pink, the wind went pale. I poured the drink we used to share, then set it down and pulled my chair. Lemonade and letting go, bittersweet but soft and slow. No shouting match, no final throw, just yellow light and time to grow. We had our moment, had our spring, but not all hearts are meant to cling. I raised my glass, you walked away, and peace sat down to end the day. Lemonade and letting go, bittersweet but soft and slow. No shouting match, no final throw, just yellow light and time to grow. We had our moment, had our spring, but not all hearts are meant to cling. I raised my glass, you walked away, and peace sat down to end the day. Lemonade and letting go, bittersweet but soft and slow. No shouting match, no final throw, just yellow light and time to go. It's not to fear when soft winds blow. Sometimes you leave to let love show. Finally, the evening sun tells me the worst is not yet done, but it's okay to feel it low and toast to love. I had to let go. I had to let go. He walked in smooth, he had the charm, the kind that pulls without alarm. But as the months turned into few, I saw the plot was never you. He wasn't the story, just a page, a line between my youth and age. He made me feel, then let me see that I was always leading me. He played his part, he said the lines, but I had chapters he couldn't find. And when he closed the door behind, I wrote the rest in peace of mind. He wasn't the story, just a page, a line between my youth and age. He made me feel, then let me see that I was always leading me. Some loves don't last, but still reveal the parts of us we didn't feel. where daisies danced and hearts would sway. You carved a heart into the wood, said we'll stay here if life is good. Where the wildflowers were, we grew. We kissed too fast, we said too few. But nature knew what we ignored, that love like ours would not be stored. Where the wildflowers were, we grew. We kissed too fast, we said too few. But nature knew what we ignored, that love like ours would not be stored. I pass that spot each early spring. The blooms still come, the birds still sing. And though you're gone and I have changed, that patch of earth still feels the same. Where the wildflowers were, we grew. We kissed too fast, we said too few. But nature knew what we ignored, that love like ours would not be stored. You have a path that wasn't kept, but I still smile where wild ones wept. Find old wildflowers bloom and die. I learned to say a sweet goodbye. And though we're not, we always were. A little love where wildflowers were. No longer waits for Friday night. She pours her brew in morning light and lays the paper out with grace, with sunlight dancing on her face. She lives in Sunday mornings now. No rush to go, no when or how. She takes her time, she bakes her bread and fills her soul instead of dread. She used to beg the weak to fly. Now every hour feels just right. And in that quiet stretch of tea, she found herself she let just be. She lives in Sunday mornings now. No rush to go, no when or how. She takes her time, she begs sweater burned the song, deleted text I held too long. But in the end I made a list of all the things I couldn't miss. The things I kept were small and true, like lavender and worn out shoes, a birthday card with half a rhyme, and every sunrise bought with time. I let go of the noise and fight, but held on tight to what felt right. Not every gift was wrapped in gold. Some love just hides in what we hold. The things I kept were small and true, like lavender and worn out shoes, a birthday card with half a rhyme, and every sunrise bought with time. You don't need proof to know you tried, just tiny sparks you saved inside. The things I kept still sing each day, and how I speak and how I stay. You're gone, but love still softly slept inside the little things I kept. She used to sit by that front gate with hope in hands and prayers for fate. But now she sleeps in clean white sheets and wakes to birds and steady beats. She's not waiting anymore. She opens windows, sweeps the floor. She sings her name, she keeps the key, and lets the world come gracefully. The dress still hangs, but not for him. She wears it just to feel the whim of knowing joy don't need a guest. It lives right here inside her chest. She's not waiting anymore. She opens windows, sweeps the floor. She sings her name, she keeps the key, and lets the world come gracefully. It's not that love don't still feel true. She just learned how to love her too. She's not pacing, not on pause. She blooms for no one's grand applause. She's still a heart, she's still a shore. She's just not waiting anymore. I bought that dress from Jackson Street. Thought someday I'd wear it sweet. But plans don't bloom just 'cause you pray. So I wore it out on Saturday. Found a dress, not a ring, but still I laugh and still I sing. You left, but I didn't fall. Turns out I don't need much at all.
I danced alone at Molly's bar. My heels were cheap, I felt like stars. Every step I took that night told me I'd be alright. I'll
Find a dress, not a ring, but still I laugh, still I sing. You left, but I didn't fall. Turns out I don't need much at all. Some dresses shine without the vows, and that's enough for me right now.
no chapel bells, no diamond spark, but I've still got a glowing heart.
And when I twirl, I feel the spring in this new life.
Without that ring,
She used to light up every room, be loud and bright, outshine the moon. But now she smiles a softer smile and walks away once in a while. She's in her quiet girl era now. No drama, no big public vow. She lets her peace do all the talk and owns the strength behind all. She reads more books, she hums more tunes, It's not retreat, it's coming home to live for self and self alone. Final to here's, lesson here's to clear, to softer days and braver years. She's not gone dumb, she's just found how to bloom in quiet girl style now. I don't need a love that burns, just one that listens, one that learns. No fireworks or tangled sheets, just honest eyes and quiet streets. Someone I can laugh with loud, get lost in stores, not need the crowd. Someone who don't fix my wrong, but lets me cry through every song. We don't need matching dreams to grow, just arms that stay when winds blow slow. Someone who sees my hair a mess and says that's when you look your best. Someone I can laugh with loud, get lost in stores, not need the crowd. Someone who don't fix my wrong, but lets me cry through every song. Not looking for a flawless man, just someone holding both my hands. Final, flawless man, just someone holding both my hands. Someone warm, someone near, not perfect love, but real and clear. If he shows up, I'll smile and give, but I'm still fine with how I live. With how I live. Hey girl, you're stronger than you think. You'll cry some nights, but you won't sink. I wrote that line last winter blue and mailed it like a note to you. A postcard to myself in ink, reminding me to feel, not shrink. It wasn't fancy, it wasn't long, just enough to hold me strong. It sat there on my fridge for weeks, send out love, but don't forget to send some home to our own chest. So postcard to myself in ink, reminding me to feel, not shrink. It wasn't fancy, it wasn't long, but just enough to hold me strong to our own chest. I used to pack before the fight, leave first, even when I might be the one who wanted more, but never dared to close that door. But I stayed this time, didn't run, watched the storm and faced the sun. Didn't need to slam or cry, I stood my ground and let love try. You spoke too fast, I breathed too slow, but still I didn't grab my coat. Maybe that's what growing is, just staying long enough to miss. But I stayed this time, didn't run, watched the storm and faced the sun. Didn't need to slam or cry, I stood my ground and let love try. Some strength ain't loud, it's just the way you choose to love and choose to stay. Final, I stayed this time, and so did grace. No rush to leave, no need to chase. We didn't fix, but we forgave, and I found strength in what I gave. Took the long way home last night, turned down Elm just out of spite. Saw your porch light blinking low, but didn't stop, just let it go. I drove right past your house this time, no slowing down, no wish, no sign. The ghost is there, but I've moved just a road not tied to you. You used to wave from that old swing, and now it's just a quiet, rusted thing. And in my chest, a softer beat that says goodbye can still be sweet. I drove right past your house this time. No slowing down, no wish, no sign. The ghost is there, but I moved through. It's just a road not tied to you. We leave behind what held us tight, so we can sleep in softer night. Final. I drove on by, the sky was clear. No ache, no tear, no need to steer. I let the past fall like a flame and love myself for not looking back again. I drove right past your house this time. No slowing down, no wish, no sign. The ghost is there, but I move through. It's just a road not tied to you. Not tied to you. I bought the place just off the hill. The roof was leaky, walls too still, but something in those creaky beams felt like the start of healing dreams. The house I painted sky soft blue became the home I never knew. No man moved in, no dog, no ring, just me and every quiet thing. I patched the cracks, I fixed the lights. I slept alone and felt alright. The breeze through open windows told that healing doesn't shout, it holds. The house I painted sky soft blue became the home I never knew. No man moved in, no dog, no ring, just me and every quiet thing. Some homes don't start with I do say, but grow from tears we used to dread. This house is mine, this heart is too. And every wall now feels brand new. I made it whole, I saw it through. In the house I painted blue. To curve it, force it wide, even when tears pressed hard inside. But last night, walking past the lake, I caught a smile I didn't fake, a smile that came all on its own. No audience, no text, no phone, just breeze and moon and something new that whispered, "Girl, you made it through." It wasn't big, it wasn't loud, but it was mine, and I felt proud. A grin that bloomed from quiet ground, where joy was lost but had been found. A smile that came all on its own. No no text, no phone, just breeze and moon and something new that whispered, "Girl, you made it through." It wasn't big, it wasn't loud, but it was mine and I felt proud. A grin that bloomed from quiet ground, where joy was lost but had been found. So here's to grins and joy's return, to letting softness slowly burn. No need to fake or overtake. I smiled and knew it wasn't fake. A smile that came all on its own. No audience, no text, no phone, just breeze and moon and something new that whispered, "Girl, you made it through." It wasn't big, it wasn't loud, but it was mine and I felt proud. A grin that bloomed from quiet ground, where joy was lost but had been found. Where joy was lost but had been found. He didn't beg, he didn't chase, just held my hand at perfect pace. He asked if I liked tea or wine, then listened like I was a sign. It's love that didn't bruise or burn, that held me soft and let me learn. didn't rush, he didn't break, just gave and smiled for giving's sake. He laughed and jokes I barely said. He watched the clouds above my head, and when I cried he let me fall, but stayed until I told it all. It's love that didn't bruise or burn, that held me soft and let me learn. He didn't rush, he didn't break, just gave and smiled, forgiving soul. Some love don't shout or shake the room, it grows and lets your spirit bloom. Final, don't shout or shake the room, it grows and lets your spirit bloom. Find out, I thought I'd find that heart, but love showed up and stayed with heart. No push, no pull, no whispered flirt, just true. In love that didn't hurt. Your chords still live in my guitar, like footprints fading near and far. We wrote our verses half in light, but never stayed to end them right. So reached the final bar, but that don't mean it fell too far. Some stories end in softer swish, like songs we didn't need to finish. We met too soon, we burned too fast. A little love we hoped would last, but life had plans and dreams to chase, and both of us just lost the race. Maybe another year we'd hold on tighter, stay more near. But we were young and hearts were loud, and now we smile beneath a cloud. You ride me once in early June. I read it slow and hum our tune. No jealousy, no pain remains, just scattered stars from summer rains. Maybe in another year we'd hold on tighter, stay more near. But we were young and hearts were loud, and now we smile beneath a cloud. Some love's not wrong, it's just not now. And we both made it through somehow. Final in another life, you'd be my home, I'd be your wife. But even if we never meet, you were a moment sweet and fleet. Friday night, the world goes fast, but I just lit one candle last. Turned off my phone, the noise, the scroll, and let the quiet fill me whole. Phone on airplane mode tonight, no text to check, no need to write, just music low and window breeze, and this small moment made to please. I used to ache for calls and pins, now I crave songs and smaller things, drove with windows down, no way. To know that August wouldn't last, but still I hoped and still held fast. Last summer in Laurel Pines, we kissed like we could stop the time. But seasons change and people go. Still I remember soft and slow. The porch light blinked when you drove off. You laughed then turned, I didn't scoff. I held that grin like firelight and cried alone when came the night. Last summer in Laurel Pines, we kissed like we could stop the time. But seasons change and people go. Still I remember soft and slow. The porch light blinked when you drove off. You laughed then turned, I didn't scoff. I held that grin like firelight and cried alone when came the night. Last summer in Laurel Pines, we kissed like we could stop the time. But seasons change and people go. Still I remember soft and slow. I see you there and drift away. Some love don't stay, but still it shines like fireflies in Laurel Pines. We didn't break, we didn't try. We just said bye beneath that sky. But every time the branches sway, I see you there and drift away. I packed the grapes, the cheese, the wine, a paperback, a check design. No +1 text, no waiting call, just me beneath